She's a mother.
Kevin, what do you want for dinner tonight?
Lasagna.
Do you like the way I cook?
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
She's a singer.
On the ribbon in the skies for our love. I'm a singer. Neo.
Wendy got pipes, all right.
Thank you.
She spazzes out.
Where's our Boys to Men song? Find it. People are deleting crap from our file? Ho! Ho! Ho!
She's gangster.
I'll press my own buttons, okay? And shout out to the listening audience. I might be a little late pressing my own sound effects because it's hard to talk and read and drink.
She's the queen of all media.
And apply lipstick and press buttons.
Wendy Williams.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Being a bachelor, living by myself, you know, I try to wash clothes at least once a week.
And every once in a while, a load ends up in my washing machine.
Exactly. But, you know, I be running so hard sometimes that I don't have time to wash clothes. So, therefore, I recycle underwear.
And do you at least turn them inside out Monday and turn them back on?
I do nothing of the sort. As long as they're not sweaty from the gym, I put them back on. What you mean? Taryn, like you ain't never wore the same panties.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm normal.
Charlemagne, you gotta lie on that sword.
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wendy Williams Experience. I'm so glad you're here. If you just turned us on, you missed a fabulous, revealing talk with Tina Marie. And I'm about to introduce you once again, because she's been here on the Experience before, to Kelis Rogers, otherwise known as Kelis, born in Harlem, USA. She is now married to Nasir Jones, who we love as Nas. She left home when she was 13 years old. Here in New York City, she did attend LaGuardia High School, which is a music and performing arts high school. She she's done duets with ODB, Busta Rhymes, Foxy. The second single from her new CD is actually a duet with her husband. I've never heard that single. But she's got this song right here, Bossy, which is killing radio in certain regions of the country, I must say. It's not necessarily here in New York, but I know my Charlotte, not Charlotte, my Columbia, South Carolina station plays her. They play her in D.C. They're killing it in Atlanta, Memphis, whatnot. Please, ladies and gentlemen, open the door to a friend of the show and a woman who I like a whole lot. It's Kelis. She's bossy. She's the one who changed the game. I love your handbag.
I brought you some. You've got your own thing going on, your own champagne, but I'm celebrating this week. It's my birthday and my album and all that.
I love this. Is this terribly tacky for me to carry this as a handbag?
You're cute. I thought it's just too cute.
Cute.
Hi, everybody.
Sit down. What kind of handbag is that you're carrying?
Marc Jacobs.
Marc Jacobs is beautiful.
Thank you.
How much you pay for that?
It was a gift. It was my birthday this week.
Nas gave that to you?
No, actually, a friend of mine did.
One of your lovers?
Of course.
Yes. One of the three men that you were freaking on the dance floor?
I heard that. I said, I wonder who that could be.
I defended you, though.
I actually heard that too, so good looking. Thank you.
Yeah, because I know that you have a gay entourage.
I have a bunch of gay friends, so if I'm grinding on someone, it's most likely one of them.
Yes, and I know that this did not cause an uproar in the house. I was telling everybody in our listening
audience. Not at all.
I said, Nas understands who Kelis is.
He doesn't care at all.
Did he say anything to you like Kelis, I know that you love the kids love you, but sometimes there's certain things that you shouldn't be doing in public?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, actually, I didn't even know until my friend over here told me. He was like,
how you doing?
He was like, Wendy had your back because they were saying that you were grinding on some models.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what models?
Exactly.
He was like, it was probably us. And Nas just thought it was hilarious.
Yes.
He doesn't care.
So Nas wasn't mad you left the club drunk with some dudes?
No.
You really are the boss.
In a black
First of all, I don't even know when that was. I mean, it sounds like something I might do, but he doesn't care. He knows
You are
I'm
the
married.
boss.
I am.
Yeah. So now, with your turquoise nails and your fabulous, still short hair with a little bit of burgundy in it.
Yeah. I
did you do that
recently.
yourself?
I did.
You're an at-home beauty person.
Because you know what I realized? I cannot yell at myself. If anyone messes it up, I don't want to be pissed. Like, I don't want to be so angry that you've ruined me now. I do it myself, and then whatever happens, happens.
You know what? That's how I conduct my whole life.
You have to.
I have all these people around who can do things, but I don't want to have to blame any of you.
I'd much rather just do it myself. I know what I want.
Yes. Yes.
And especially with my hair, I can't cut my own hair, but color, I know what I want it to look like. I know
Yeah.
my complexion, so I just do it myself.
But you cut your own hair for us on the video of Bossy.
Yeah, but I didn't really style it.
Yes.
Then for real, my hairstylist came.
Yeah. Now, do you have a washer, sink, and stuff at your house, at the compound with you and Nas, or do you go
No,
into the
I
salon?
don't. Usually, I'll go to the salon, or my friend, my stylist will come and do my hair
Yeah.
and stuff. But generally, if I'm not working, I don't even put all that heat on my hair because it's not.
Oh,
wow.
You know what? He's opening drinks.
Popping bottles.
Are you still driving the Porsche?
I got a car for my birthday.
What did you get?
I got a Lexus, the drop top.
Yes.
Really cute. So I'm actually very pleased.
Yes.
Yes,
Now,
I wanted that.
now, when winter comes, how will you skate in from Long Island?
I won't even be. No, I'm going to take that car to LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now,
so-
what will you have here in New York? Do you do a truck during the
No,
winter?
honestly, we usually ride. We ride in other cars here.
Car service or something like one of
Yeah.
the cars in the carport on the driveway.
Nas, Nas is a Maybach, so we'll ride in his Maybach.
Well, are those four-wheel drive? Do those get through?
The Maybach, I have no idea.
Yeah. Do you drive that much?
I do, actually. I do.
Where do you drive it?
In Georgia.
Yeah, in Georgia. What, do you have another place there in Georgia?
We're all over the place.
Yeah. You guys have
There's more road there.
Yes. You've amassed, between the two of you, a bit of money.
We do okay.
and you live luxuriously. There's a picture right here of Jay-Z holding Nas in a front
horrible.
baby character.
What do you think about stuff like this when you see your husband in this? Like,
Yeah.
Where is that from?
what we're showing her is the picture of Jay-Z, like from the Little Man movie poster.
Yes.
And they got Nas as the little baby.
Yes.
And Jay-Z's carrying Nas.
Well, you know what I will say?
What?
First of all, it's a horrible picture, number one. Number two, in the movie, I believe the little man was the star of the show.
Yes.
So I'll say that much. But without saying anything else, I'll leave it there.
So
My man's not so little.
the last time that you... Do tell.
Well, just based on the picture.
Yes, yes.
Talking about the picture.
Yes. Last time you came out, Bossy had just come out as a single. We're right now upon the release date of your CD. Kelis was here.
Yes.
What is that, next Tuesday in stores?
Actually, no, it came out this Tuesday in stores,
Oh,
August
okay.
22nd. So,
Okay.
Kelis was here, is in stores right now.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. I'm celebrating. My birthday was on Monday.
Kelis is here then,
Kelis
everybody.
is here.
But
It's
y'all
here.
didn't do a good job of letting everybody know the album came out Tuesday.
That's because they're busy spending all their money on Papoose. Shut up. Watch the song. Watch her go. Let her go. Now you go.
Yeah, that's a new one, too. That's
No, Papoose,
the
$1.5 million.
amazing.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you've been very upset with your record label because there's been a lot of money and attention paid to the Papoose situation and not enough to Kelis?
Okay, well, I'll start by saying I'm usually unhappy with my label.
Okay.
That's a natural, normal occurrence for me.
Right.
I just found out about the Papoose thing like 2 days ago or yesterday or something
Okay.
like that. So it hasn't been anything that's been affecting me at all.
Okay.
But no, honestly, labels have so many issues. The whole concept of music business is an oxymoron. The whole idea of label-friendly artists, it doesn't happen. It's a mess. It's a business, and at the end of the day, I'm an artist, and so the two, it's always combative.
Yes,
Always. So and Papoose, I don't know anything about.
It's kind of like the same situation. It's kind of like the same situation Nas is in at Def Jam. Like it was a good situation when it first happened, but now it looks like Jay-Z's album's about to come out, and Nas
Nas is
pushed to the back burner.
Nas is not actually getting pushed to the back burner. He's not done with his album. He's working, and him being the artist that he is, he takes the time that he needs to take, and he doesn't really care about deadlines. And when the time for him comes to do it, he will do it. Jay is a different kind of artist, and he's gonna, put it out whenever he, so. Def Jam is actually doing really good for Nas right now.
So I understand that because last time we talked, you had not dined with Jay-Z and Beyonce as a foursome, but
No,
but
I have
recently I read in the newspaper the four of you were out. Is that true?
We've seen them out, but we don't go out like
With
as
them.
a yeah.
Oh, okay.
We see them out, and we're in New York, and we're working, and we're going to parties and whatever. So we've definitely sat down at the same banquet at a club and everything. But we haven't done the whole double.
It seems like you
couple
guys would be
thing.
a looser, cooler couple. Like if I had a choice, who would I want to party with? Jay-Z and Beyonce or Kelis and Nas?
I don't know.
I'd rather party with you guys.
I don't party with them, but not because I don't want to. Just
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
something that naturally has happened. So.
Yeah. So, by the way, what birthday is this for you? How old-
27.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Well, did you buy yourself anything?
I can't. I don't stop buying myself stuff.
What's the last big ticket item you bought yourself that you love?
The last big ticket item that I bought myself. What did I get? I buy a lot of jewelry and stuff.
Yeah.
And, I'm an accessory fanatic, so I just bought these fantastic, actually very much is this Prada?
No, this is the YSL Muse bag in the leopard.
Gorgeous. I just bought some Prada shoes like this.
Yeah.
Just stuff. I love stuff.
It was a rumor out one time that Nas didn't like your extravagant spending.
That was a rumor.
Ah.
Nas thinks I look great, and I do because I shop a lot. So.
And I got to tell you,
So he's
and along
cool.
with that rumor was that he had to fire a bunch of people. I think we talked about this last time you were here. There were a lot of people were getting fired, assistants and stuff, because money was tight with you all.
No. Honestly, we fire assistants. Let me say, not even we. I won't put that in. I fire assistants constantly because they're incompetent.
Yeah.
And that's like a major issue for me. I need assistants, and I'm still. So hey, if you know a good one, let me know.
So you fire not just yours. You take control and fire his too.
Because I hire them too. So
yeah.
I mean, if they're getting fired, they're getting hired and fired by me generally. Not because he's very easygoing.
And
He's
this
like,
is
whatever.
your theme song. You walk in the room just like this. You kick the door in.
No. Honestly, it's not. I'm nice about it, but I feel like if you're not doing what I need to be done, then we can be friends. But
no, you can't.
We should move on.
Yeah.
I need to find someone that's gonna actually get the job done, and at the end of the day, it's really all I care about.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been stolen from?
Yes.
Yes. What do they steal?
You know, it's funny. We had a guy, assistant, who was stealing Nas's like sneakers and jeans.
They steal the stupidest things because they want to sell them on eBay for the death file.
No, the crazy. I was like, and he would wear them around us though.
Can I ask you?
I'm like, those are not yours.
But don't you have a separate part of the house where the sneakers and jeans are, or is he like my husband?
No, you know
leaves
what?
everything everywhere.
Everywhere.
Stuff in the living room.
Everywhere.
Stuff on the microwave.
Everywhere.
What are these Air Force Ones doing on top of the microwave? Why do I see vapes in the fruit bin in the refrigerator?
Everywhere. How it happens,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and then the assistant's kind of job is to keep everything, make sure the clean people are there, make sure everything is going smoothly, that our lives are running
They have
smoothly.
a lot of
and
freedom in your house. I don't like it.
It's You
don't
well,
have
he's
locks
gone.
on your
so.
doors?
Oh no, we do, and we're fully surveillanced and all that, so we're okay.
Yeah, you got those secret cameras.
We're okay.
Me
now.
too. Do you ever just lay in your bed and just surveil your house? Like that's a channel to me. That's one of my most interesting
Yeah,
channels.
what's
To sit
going
there
on?
and surveil the
What's
house.
happening? I need to know what's
love
going
that. Do you get frightened when you're by yourself at home, or is it just more like you just want to be sure everything is cool?
No, you know what? I'm actually, for us,
Yes.
it's more because we travel a lot. And so when I'm not home, I can go online and kind of check out what's going on.
I love it.
And so that's more important for me. Because when I'm home, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So let's go to the phone. Some of your friends want to say hello to you. Here's Ray, who's apparently a fashionista. Hi, Ray.
Hi, how are you? Hi,
Good.
Kelis.
Go ahead and speak to Kelis.
I bought the album. The album is hot.
Thank
Give
you.
a shout out. But you had some Fierce glasses in the last GQ. They had a
You know what?
piece on you, and
I know exactly what you're talking
Please
about.
tell me where you got those glasses from.
You know what? They're Paola Bella. They're
Paola
these
Bella.
because they're kind of like they're not vintage glasses, but it's kind of they redid a vintage style, I guess.
And
I love that. I know exactly. I wear them all the time.
How much were they, or were they given to you?
No, they're probably about average sunglass price. Was it $300?
$300,
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that.
One thing about Kelis that's different from perhaps a lot of other people, Kelis, this is my opinion. Take this the best way. I think that you're way more European than you are a girl from Harlem or United States
What does
citizen.
that mean, though?
I don't know.
United States citizen.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm not even a citizen anymore.
No, you are to me, in my mind, a citizen of the world. First of all, but a citizen more of Europe and the London scene than you are here.
You know what's funny?
Those people have made you money beyond what you've been supported here. Let's talk about that.
It's funny, actually. Have you ever read that book, Purpose Driven Life?
No.
I was reading. It's that you know what book I'm talking about, though, right? It's the
No.
book. Remember that guy? You know what I'm talking about? The guy.
Oh, so
he
Charlemagne.
was gonna murder. He was murdering people or something like that, or he was doing something, and he basically he came to this woman and broke into her house, and she was like, read this book and turned himself in and blah blah blah. Anyway, long story short, I was reading it yesterday, and it was interesting. The chapter that I was reading was talking about, as people were not citizens of the state or of this country or whatever, but if you serve God and all this, then you're kind of a citizen of higher places. And so I do feel like that.
That's not true. I am a ignorant
It's true.
American, and anything outside, I mean, I watch, but I don't necessarily die to go there. We're supposed to go to France next month. It's not a dream. My parents keep saying, "Aren't you excited?" I'm like, "No, I gonna go."
Your parents actually go to church with my girl in Jersey.
Second Baptist Church in Asbury Park.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they live in Miami right now, but that's our home church.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. That. So I was like,
Wow.
that's nice. Yeah.
But I see you as being more of a European citizen. When she asked about the sunglasses, I wouldn't have been surprised if you got them in some back alley flat in London, because that's how you are. In my mind.
No, I'll tell you something. I'm a Harlem girl. It's one of my favorite places in the world.
Yes.
My family lives there, and
Even with the
I love
Dipset,
it.
Dis and Nas, you still like Harlem?
Dipset's really not relevant to me.
Oh.
So I don't really. Either way, I'm not concerned.
Yes.
But I do love Harlem, and honestly too, I don't think that there's a lot of ways to represent Harlem, and that that's not just one way, you know. So
Now, I noticed you have a tattoo around your wrist. I don't remember that before. What does that say?
For years, it says God's musical messenger in Latin. I've had it for probably 7 years now.
How do you feel about Nas's tattoo if you naked on his arm?
I love it.
You ever feel like
Fantastic. It's gorgeous. You know, you don't smile.
That's Charlemagne. Ignore him. He's bitter. He's
I'm
angry.
like, good gracious. You should smile. Life is great.
I'm angry like Beyonce on Ring the Alarm, like how she's imitating your Hate Me Now.
Aw.
Yes.
Don't you feel like she's imitating you?
I said I'm the first girl to scream on a track, and that's all I'll ever say. And that goes for everybody.
Yes, and you're bossy. And you're not wearing a traditional wedding ring. Now, I know you guys exchange traditional wedding rings.
Oh, yeah, no, I have.
You're so fabulous, you just change rings every day. As long as it's on that finger, it symbolizes something.
This is black amber from Turkey, actually, which a girlfriend gave me for my birthday.
Citizen of the world.
But, now, you know what, though? I usually wear my wedding band, but I don't know.
So today
I was dressed down today. I thought it was going to rain. I didn't really feel like being all fabulous. I was walking.
So that's not even a ring that was given to you by Nas. That was given to you by a girlfriend. You ever had a lesbian experience?
Never.
Does Nas
You
want
asked me that before.
I know. I'm going to ask you again until you tell the truth.
No, honestly, you know what?
I haven't heard anything.
I think, based on who I think if I did, I would say, you know what, Wendy, I did.
Yeah.
And it was either this, that, or the other, but it's not my thing at all. So,
yeah. Did you see Tina Marie? No, she was just in here. She was the guest right before you.
Oh, really? I didn't
Two
see
fantastic days. It's all about the girl power here on the show.
Wow.
This is my favorite
great.
women.
No, I love her.
So, we're going to go back to the telephone. Goose, I'm sorry. Affiliates, I am sorry. This is a very unusual day. Give me a moment more because Kelis is here and Chanel has a fashion question.
Okay.
Hi, Chanel. Go ahead.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Kelis. How are you?
Hi.
I'm calling because you did a photo shoot for Sophisticate's Black Hair on the cover with like a gold mesh top on. In the photos, in the spread, the layout, you had this leather jacket with like all these different colors and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Where did you get that jacket?
Stylist.
You know what? No, actually, it's a friend, Michael and Hushi, designed that, and they're amazing. They do all this kind of like they paint on leather.
Where are
and
they
stuff.
from? Geneva?
No, actually, they're down in Lower East Side.
Oh, wow.
And where?
I'm a New Yorker, honestly.
The Lower East Side of Manhattan.
I'm straight up New York. That's where I'm from. That's what I do.
James is on the phone.
Michael and Hushi, they're down in the Lower East Side.
He wants to comment on your album. Hi, James.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm good. Want to comment on Kelis' album?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Kelis. I think you're a great artist, first off.
Thank you.
And you looked beautiful on 106 and Park the other day.
Oh, thank you so much.
Where, by the way, I was told that you talked about still being upset over the Jay-Z diss record towards Nas. Is that
What?
true?
Is there? I didn't even know there was one. And
Ether and the other one.
oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we still dealing with that?
I'm not.
All right, let's move on. James, go ahead and comment on Kelis' new CD in stores now called Kelis Was Here.
Yes.
Yes, I like it, and I especially like that one that's called Up Them, You Know What.
Ah, thank you.
That's one of the best ones on the album.
Thank you very much.
And Wendy,
Yes.
your book is on fire.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
All right, now, Kelis, on the line right now is Jacqueline. Jacqueline called earlier about you owing her husband some money, and I just felt...
Owing her husband money?
I don't know.
Yes, please.
Jacqueline, go ahead and run your story down.
Yeah, Kelis, I sent them, and I'm looking at the statement from your...
Kelis, remember, there's always no comment. Wendy, hang up.
Rosenberg, your agreement and release when my husband was your tour manager.
Who? What's his name?
Bill Reeves. And you did not have a credit card. He used his credit card to pay for your at the Boan's Hotel.
And you're saying he wasn't paid?
He wasn't. You owe us $64,000.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. And if you look at the facts from your lawyer that Miss Williams has, okay, they have it. I faxed to them.
Karen, where's
and
the-
we
Would you like a drink,
continue
Kelis?
to call.
No, because it's not true.
It is true, Kelis. And I really dislike you lying to me.
Wait a minute, but when you called before, you said it was 70-something.
I just look at the paper. I had missed that was the original amount. I told you she had paid some.
That's
and that's what's
completely inaccurate, actually. You should actually talk to Bill about it then.
Inaccurate.
It is
and
inaccurate.
Well, look at the paper, Kelis.
I don't need to look at the paper. I know exactly what was taken care of.
No, it was never taken care of.
Let me just say this, Jacqueline and Kelis. Jacqueline, if your husband really does have something to say, why doesn't he say it?
He doesn't. And he feels, and he's angry at me for calling because he feels that this is going to affect his working in the industry.
But
I don't feel that Kelis should be allowed to do something so incredibly inconsiderate without consequence.
But why
I don't
wouldn't he
even
just
know
sue her?
what you're talking
Yes,
about. It's because
yes,
it's
you
not
do,
true.
Jacqueline's a boss like you, Kelis. She's taking
Not
the
true.
whole of her man's career.
That's great, but it's not true still, nonetheless.
Well, then if you...
You know what, babe? God bless you. You can call my lawyer or do whatever it is you'd like to do, because I don't even know what to say to you.
You refuse to pay.
Okay. Bye-bye, Jacqueline. Take it to Judge Judy.
No, it's pretty crazy, honestly. I don't even... Not only that man was probably my tour manager about 3 years ago. So anything that needed to be dealt with has long been dealt with. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Been dealt with. Okay, everybody who's on the telephone, I'm sorry. We have to close out this break. Kelis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you. Of course.
You are one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Because it's not, I mean, and by the way, I do love the Bossy song. I hated it when you first came in. I think I said I wasn't really feeling it, but I like it in my own little, bossy kind of way. I like that song.
Thank you.
And check out the CD, everybody. It's called Kelis Was Here. But more importantly, I like you as a woman.
Thank you.
You
know what? I was worried about you, too, in the beginning, because everyone says what a barracuda you are, but I have to say...
Barracuda.
No, you're lovely. You really are lovely. And you know what it is? I get a bad rap, too, but you're... Straight up, I think it's...
I like you. And you tell Nas, again, because I'm still working on your husband, I would love to have you guys up here. Wait, Goose...
He's listening right now, so...
Nas,
He's not there.
listen, when your CD comes out, I would love to be one of the first, if not the first, to interview you. And I would love for you and Kelis to come up together just so that the room is smoothed out. By having you here, it's like a neutral. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, we're down. I'm totally down. He loves you too. Anyway, he does. He does. He's listening right now.
Make sure Jay opens up the budget on your album this year before his.
Oh, honey, his budget is wide open.
I hope so.
No, you don't. It's wide open. He's fine.
Wow.
Nas is He's an artist. When Nas is ready to come out, Nas will come out.
Hey, by the way, every Thursday night I'm at this club, Happy Valley. So
they were telling me.
You want to pop by next Thursday?
I'm totally there.
All right, 27.
With a pump on and a purse, I'm there. Let's go.
And your 3 gay friends, grind them on the floor. We'll make for new gossip.
I'll bring a bunch of them. I got a plan for you. I'll bring them all out.
I love it. It's Kelis, everybody. Kelis Was Here is her CD. Nas, hi. How you doing? Not the gay way, but the friendly way. How you doing? And everybody keep it here. We'll be back with our book club author, Dawn Breedon. Her book is called Remember to Breathe. She's HIV positive, and boy, does she have a story to tell. We've been reading her book all month, so keep it here for Dawn. Thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office, and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Serving 35 years of service to our community.
Who is that? I'm not used to that voice.
Somebody new?
Who's that?
Better ask Amp that.
Hollywood.
Hey, Hollywood.
Get it where it needs to be on a Friday.
That Kelis does it to you every time, doesn't she?
I didn't see her.
Oh, you didn't? Did she do it for you, Charlemagne?
She's a very attractive young lady. She is. She's a very attractive young lady.
Do you like her spirit? Do you like her personality?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, but I don't see where her and Nas would mesh, but I guess the opposites attract.
I got to tell you something. Nas has a part of him that enjoys being controlled. Doesn't mean that he's any less of a man, but sometimes men...
I'm not going to say controlled. I'm going to say she probably put that stability in his life.
Make the decision for me. What color is the wallpaper? I don't know, baby. You do it.
Nas don't got time for that. He writing rhymes.
Nas, is your assistant working out? No, I need time to find a new one. I'll do it for you, baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm hungry. That's okay, baby. I got the food.
Exactly.
We need to move to a new neighborhood. I got that.
I'll pick out the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how I like a man to be, though.
Yeah.
That's not bossy. It might appear bossy to people outside the couple, but that's not bossy. That's a woman, doing her part in the 50-50.
Taking care of business.
Taking care of business. I tell you, I was sideswiped with her personality. I've met her. We interviewed once. I've seen her out socially a few times. But when you see people out socially, you don't really know their personalities because you're just clinking a glass and waving your fingers like Mimi does on the stage and Shake It Off. You're just waving your fingers across the room. Hello. But when you sit behind the mic and you have a conversation and stuff, I swear I had so many misconceptions about Kelis that have totally all been deadened I really like her. Like, I think that if I had the patience, well, you know, not like that, but certainly if I wasn't in this business and wasn't holding down my own situation, and I think in my head, she would be one of my industry friends. If I wasn't so long in the tooth and I got my own crap going on, she's got her own crap going on, everything like that. She would be a friend of mine in this industry.
And you can tell how the business really matures people because she's only 27.
Exactly.
She has an older spirit.
She really does. And I'm older than her, and I could see we'd have a whole lot in common. And we'd be shopping and doing it and being bossy but respectful of our men at the same time, and dancing with the queens but understanding that it means absolutely nothing, and driving around in her Porsche or whatever it is that she's driving, let her drive. And we'd be having fun, drinking our champagne and being citizens of the world. That's Kelis, my industry friend in my head.
I just want Nas' album to come out and get the proper promotion and marketing that it deserves.
I just want them to stay together as a couple.
I'm not going to bet on that one, but you know.
Well, who do you think's going to cheat first? I would peg Nas cheating first. Although Kelis has the swagger in her. You know what I'm saying?
It's that type of industry. They probably both cheating now.
Yeah,
I never know.
Yeah, they probably have threesomes.
I don't know about all that. I'm not going to bank on that one.
I think she's open enough that if I don't
think he's the type to ask his wife to do a threesome.
Well, I think that he's the type to know that if he asked his wife to do something like that, there is a chance that she might fall in love with the other side and absolutely get turned out.
Or she would say yeah, and he'd get mad.
Yeah,
She'd be like, yeah, I'm down for that.
And she'd be the more open one out of the two of them up in the bedroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nas, move over. Let me put the strap on and show you.
I don't know about that. I don't believe it.
I see a softer side to Nas, and I'm not talking about a gay side. If Nas, if you're still listening,
not here.
I don't know, man. I just like them as a couple. I used to not understand it, but I understand it now only because I know her. Well, not know her, but you know what I'm saying. And I'll tell you what. Who would I rather go and have some George Vassell with? Jay-Z and Beyonce or Nas and Kelis? It definitely has to be Nas and Kelis.
Yeah, because I don't want to be ordering no calamari and all that other bougie stuff.
No, they eat that stuff too, but I just think Beyonce's a little more stiff in her effort because she's so country to try to play off sophisticated. You know
what is that, George Vassell?
Yeah.
I like that George Vassell.
You know what I'm saying? While Jay is disrespectfully looking at other women and stuff. See, Nas doesn't play that because she'll jump up and punch him in his little face.
Oh.
You know, this girl right here is not, you can listen to her, this Beyonce scream all she wants on the radio. She is not as gangster as Kelis.
That whole Ring the Alarm is a bootleg Hate Me Now. That Kelis song, I Hate You So Much Right Now. When I first heard Ring the Alarm, that's the first song that popped in my head was I Hate You So Much Right Now.
I have to tell you, we could go on and on. Alas, we must continue with the break. We got the bonus hour coming up at the top of the hour, but in just a few moments, about 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to have our author come in. Her book is called Remember to Breathe. It was a Wendy Williams Experience book read of this month. Dawn Breedon, her story is amazing. She is HIV, or is it AIDS? Which one? HIV.
What happened now?
And she's HIV positive.
Oh.
And this is the book right here. It's really an incredible story. It's about grabbing hold of your emotions, living your life and making it through, basically. I only got a chance to peruse this book. Taryn, our producer, read it from ear to ear, and she said that it's absolutely fantastic. I would love to read this book, but we're going to hear from the author in our next break, so keep it here for the fabulous Dawn Breedon next on WBLI.
This is Trev Hollywood from the Wendy Williams Experience. Recently, I accidentally broke my glasses during a trip to Puerto Rico, and I had to endure the majority of the trip with blurry vision. Finally, I said enough is enough. I need laser surgery, and I need it now. So Wendy suggested I go to Dr. De La Russo. I was so tired of glasses and having to wait days to have prescriptions filled and not being able to wear certain designer frames. Now, I know I always said I would never ever have laser surgery, but I did all the research and found out they've done over 40,000 surgeries, clearly making them the most experienced in the metro area. They treat nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism. They offer interest-free financing, and they accept most insurance and vision plan discounts. So I made my appointment for a free, no-obligation consultation with Doctors Joseph, Jeffrey, and James De La Russo. They conducted some routine tests to determine my eligibility, and I qualified, so I had the surgery done the very next day. It literally took less than 90 seconds per eye, and it was all 100% bladeless. My vision has never been clearer without glasses in almost 30 years. Call the Della Russo Eye Center at 1-800-EYE-CARE. That's 1-800-EYE-CARE.
What up, this your boy Omarion. How you doing?
This? Did everybody hear all that mess? Oh, wow. It is what it is, everybody. All right, let's get serious. It's the Wendy Williams experience. We're all still gushing over Kelis and who would be her best friend and all like that. And it's like unanimous. She is Kelis, man. We rock on, woman. Rock on.
Don't say unanimous.
All right.
Put my vote in.
All right. Look, he's a little bit bitter because while he loves bossy women, he doesn't like what Kelis is doing to Nas. Is that fair to say?
I mean, I don't know what she's doing or not, but, you know.
Softening him up?
And this is what it is, you know.
Well, look, in 1991, our next guest's husband killed himself and their son. His name is Darren. That's the husband's name. Darren is the father of the son. He killed both of them, and he also ended up leaving her with a pretty package, AIDS. Dawn Breedon is our author's name. Dawn Breedon is the author of Remember to Breathe. Dawn is a motivational speaker, a trainer, and a facilitator. Dawn's story was featured in many newspapers. In 1991, she was also, along with being 5 months pregnant, and along with her husband killing herself, she also found out that she was diagnosed HIV positive. A year after her son was born, a 2-year custody battle ensued. Her son's father, there was a year after the son was born, ended the drama with a vicious attack on her, murdering their son Vaughn, who, by the way, was born HIV positive. She is the mother of a healthy HIV negative son named Justin. Years after she was diagnosed with HIV, Dawn learned that she also had cervical cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Wendy Williams Experience book read for the month of August, Dawn Breedon. Dawn, I apologize that you had to sit for a period of time through Tina Marie and through Kelis, but they are fabulous women, ain't they, girl?
Absolutely. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. It's very nice to be speaking with you. First of all, when we talk in terms of the face of HIV and AIDS, you do not have the face.
Well, obviously I do, Wendy, and that's what I tell everybody.
Yes.
This is what HIV looks like.
Healthy,
yes.
Strong,
yes.
Thick in the waist.
Okay,
cute in the
baby
face.
got back, okay? I always tell everybody, baby got back.
Full head of hair.
Yes.
No wrinkles.
Okay.
You're a little salty and peppery. How old of a woman are you?
I'm 46.
You look good.
Thank you. God is good because, black don't crack.
Yeah, but HIV helps crack?
Yeah, you know what? The most important thing is that people need to get tested, and they need to get tested early.
Okay, tell me.
Fortunately for me, I heard a rumor that an old boyfriend of mine was dying. Now, that's why I got tested. Wait a minute.
Oh, hit the pipes.
Okay? That's why I got tested, all right? But see, that's how God works. Because it had been 10 years prior.
So he clearly didn't give it to you, but you were paranoid anyway.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So, I had unprotected sex, so I knew.
Yes.
So I said, and I was 5 months pregnant.
Oh, God. Okay.
So I got tested. And when they told me that I was positive, and I think it's on page 217 in the book, I have a picture of myself that does not, everybody says, does not look like I'm HIV positive. So when...
What's your cocktail every day?
Ah, you like that. I just started taking medication, actually, Wendy, this year.
What?
I just started taking medication this year.
What are you, one of those herbalist natural sisters? I'm looking at your whole, You got the
herbalist,
whole, look going on.
Yeah, I started out doing herbs. Fortunately for me, I wasn't doing drugs. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't smoking.
Good.
My biggest habit back then is still my biggest habit now, which is sugar.
Sugar. Tell me what kind of herbs you're taking, because maybe you can help people out there who want.
Right now, I'm not. I'm taking more vitamin. I'm taking like one a day vitamin.
When you were
and
taking
then,
herbs.
What was I taking? Chromium bicolinate. I remember I was taking like 32 vitamins a day at one point.
Okay.
And it got to be too much.
Wow.
Okay. So I got tired of it. Stopped eating sugar. Stopped eating wheat.
Okay.
And went on this really rash diet.
Okay.
Right. But it helped. More importantly, what I tell people is they have to take care of themselves. What's happening now is that a lot of people are getting tested, but they're waiting to get tested, so they're getting tested and being diagnosed with AIDS.
Okay, let's because we have very limited time, and affiliates, once again, I'm going to ask you to please extend me by about a minute or two. Was your husband on the DL?
I don't know.
Because he killed himself, so you never got a chance to confront
Absolutely.
him.
And I didn't find out until last year that he was positive.
How did the killation go down? This happened back in 1991.
In 1996, he poisoned my son.
What?
He poisoned him.
Wait, which son? Which son?
Okay, this is my first son.
The one who's passed on?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And he was only how old at that point?
He was 3.5
years old.
Yes.
What did he poison him with?
Cyanide and ammonia.
And what was he, a slow poison in the formula?
No.
What?
This was very quick. The police were right outside his bedroom door. It was a hostage situation.
What?
The police were trying to talk him out, and he forced cyanide and ammonia down my son's
Oh, my
throat.
God. And then he shot himself.
He drank the cyanide and ammonia.
Himself?
Yeah.
How fast does cyanide kill you?
Wow.
Within like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
Note to self.
So unfortunately, my son was on life support because the police.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, my son was on life support for about a day and a half, and the police tried to resuscitate my son. They didn't try to resuscitate him. So once he killed him, now this was in 1996. I didn't find out until last year when a newspaper reporter was doing my story. She uncovered the fact that he was HIV positive and that he left a suicide note. I had never seen it.
Well, where was this note that you never saw it?
Well, because there was no court case, because it was cut and dry.
Right.
The prosecutor's office, I guess, felt they needed to show it to me.
So in 1996, after your husband killed himself and killed your 3-year-old son, you didn't know you were HIV positive.
I did know in 1996. I found out in 1991.
Okay, in 1991. That's right.
And when he got tested, I asked him to get tested at the same time, Wendy, and he told me that he was negative. So this is what I'm telling people to understand, that people will lie. So everyone that's listening to you right now needs to get tested, especially if they're African American.
And you need to follow up with your spouse's doctor.
Absolutely.
You need to go behind your spouse's back. I don't give a damn.
Absolutely.
And a good doctor will not tell you anything but the result of the test, not,
Unfortunately, the doctor's hands are tied at most places because
the Hippocratic Oath.
They can't give that information. But one thing and I talk about this in my book, when I talk about remembering to breathe, women need to listen to ourselves, because sometimes we just know something's wrong, but we don't know what.
In the book, you have a section on how women can tell if their man is on the DL, but you couldn't tell, so why are we taking tips from you?
Well, that's my hindsight.
Okay.
That's what I learned from looking back.
What were your
now,
tips?
what I'm seeing.
Tell us.
Well, one of the things about him, and that's why I said I'm not sure whether or not he was on a DL, because I'll never be able to ask.
Did he arch his eyebrows?
No, he
did
did
he
not.
pluck his pubic hair?
No, none of that. But he was. Did
he use Clinique?
HIV is not just a gay disease, though. You know what I mean?
I know, but her husband was on the DL, so now we're talking about how to find out how men were on the DL.
Well, one of the things that we talk about is we already know they're homophobic, and then they're very homophobic.
Everybody looked at Charlemagne. Why?
Very homophobic and very, very attentive to the woman's needs, more so than theirs. So most men they're going to get theirs, and then the woman lays back. But they were very attentive to their needs. Because
wait a minute, had a song called "Call Before I."
Wait a minute. In other words, they service a woman.
Yes, because
they know
a woman really can't service them.
Right, because nobody services another man like another man. I've said this all along.
So that's one of the things that I've talked about in my book. I talk about the 5 flags.
Yeah.
And if he has a gay best friend, that's a flag.
Did your husband have a gay best friend?
He didn't have any friends that I met.
Oh. Okay. That's 3 flags. What are the other 2?
Okay. Well, one thing, Wendy, like I said, actually the 4th one was actually just discerning the spirit. If something feels wrong, it's wrong.
Okay.
If something doesn't feel right, it's just know that it's wrong.
And if your mother hates him, that's also another tip-off?
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
After the death of your son, you started dating other HIV-positive men. or another HIV positive man. His name was Richard, and you guys have a son, named Justin. Both of you HIV positive, and your son is negative.
Yes.
Do you still speak to Richard?
Yes.
Wow. Do you still have sex with Richard?
No.
Do you have sex with anybody?
No.
When's the last time you had sex?
It's been a while now.
5 years, 8 years, 3 years?
Probably 5.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. You masturbate, apparently.
No.
Wow.
You pray. You do like Miss Wallace.
Yes.
You pray on it.
I asked God to take the sensation away from me because until I needed it.
Sex is overrated anyway.
Until I needed it.
When do you need it?
Well, you know what, Wendy? By the time we hit our 40s, and the sad thing that men don't understand, by the time we hit our 40s, that's not the first thing on the plate for women anyway.
That's why when I get 40, I'm messing with 20.
You have to. I'm a cerebral.
Yeah, we have a lot of things going on, but we need to release.
Oh, yeah. So more importantly, what I talk about is just overcoming.
Whatever happened with your cervical cancer?
I had a hysterectomy, and that was the first thing I wanted to do. I was just like, take it out.
All
I
the
did not want
gone.
That's right. I did not want to battle HIV and cancer.
Wow. I understand.
And that's why I look the way that I do, because I take care of myself.
Good for you.
But it's most importantly, I can't impress on the sisters that are listening as much as I can.
Go ahead.
Please get tested. What's happening now, is still, we keep talking about HIV, but nobody wants to talk about HIV.
Have any lovers stepped up from Darren?
No.
Okay. Were there any signs that your son was HIV positive?
My first son was.
Yes. Yeah, but okay. So
he didn't have any signs. When you say signs?
Yes.
No, my son was very healthy.
Okay.
My son was very healthy.
Did he drink your breast milk?
No. I did not breastfeed him because I knew I was positive.
So was he.
Right, but I knew that I could help prevent him from being positive.
By giving him the good starts.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
Is there anything you want to add? Because we have to go. Your story is fascinating. My producer actually.
Well, one of the things that I'm grateful for is that most of the people that have read my book, the suggestion is that it should be a must read for all young women, high school women, college women.
Your book and Cupcake Brown's book.
Of things in it that will help them, so that they can see some things before they happen. That's most importantly, because there's too many things that we're engaging in, and women need to respect each other.
Dawn, I wish we had more time with you. You were booked on a chock full date, but this is a must-read book. I must read this. Thank you, Taryn Donatian, my producer, for bringing this book to my eyes and bringing it to the book club read for this month of August. It's the Wendy Williams Experience Book Club. Our book club read for this month of August was Dawn Breedon. Her book is called Remember to Breathe. It is not a long book. It's about 225 pages. Learn this woman's story. Find a morsel that can help you in your life. Dawn, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
God bless you, sister.
Yes. Thank you, Tina Marie. How you doing? Thank you, Kelis. All right. Thank you, Nas. And thank you. I feel like Nas was here, too, in my own weird way. Oh, wait. Here comes one last note. Oh, from Taryn. All right. Dawn's website is dawnbreedon.com. BREEDON. dawnbreedon.com. I love you all. Have a great weekend. God willing, we'll all be together again on Monday. Bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Oh, well, look, I can't talk right now. I'm taking a picture with Dawn. However, once she leaves, it's back to the gossip. And we have the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience coming up next. Plus, I got a book signing at 7:30 tonight in Co-op City in the Bronx at the Barnes & Noble. And Charlemagne is still here, and we're all here. Do you have your stories do you have your current events ready?
Yes, I do.
All right,
I got to fight at the Outcast party and a lot of other good stuff.
Okay, terrific. All right, good. So the bonus hour is coming up next of the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper inviting you to wind down your day with warmth, beauty, love, and sensitivity. Weeknights from 7 to midnight. Because New York at night belongs to the Quiet Storm. 107.5